I'm commander in the Danish Navy, and I'm working with capacity building in Africa with a special focus on East Africa.
I work for Amnesty International. I'm Amnesty's project manager for all our work on discrimination.
I am an employee of the Danish Red Cross. I've been working here for actually more than 13 years in many different positions. Also, I am part of the roster, Red Cross roster, where whenever there's a disaster around the world, and I'm one of the persons who are sent out in the first line.
In Defence Command Denmark, we have a strategic development plan which focuses on particular engagements with Africa in the field of capacity building. And this was an excellent opportunity to realize the dreams I've had of following a master's program.
The people who can apply for the professional masters are people who are sort of full-time working. They should have working experience. And it's people who have sort of also academic degrees.
Basically, I'm a doer. I'm good at making things happen. As for the theory, it lacks a little bit, and that was actually why I chose to start studying at the Center for African Studies.
The program for the professional masters is tailor-made for the specific person. So it's a dialogue between the professional master and me, and on that basis we make a specific program.
You have all these different backgrounds which are then able to pitch in to each of the courses with their different background. So I think that's an excellent opportunity to get to know people, not at least with the different backgrounds, but also people of different age.
The typical student is people who would like to know more about Africa. And that could be people who are working in Ministry of Foreign Affairs, it could be people working from an NGO, it could be doctors, it could be people who are working for the Danish military, it could be a large range of people who would like to know more about Africa.
The center has a lot of cooperation with other centers for African studies, and I think that's also very important. And they do these lectures, I think it's every second week or something like that, where they invite a guest speaker from outside. So in that sense, I think they are also really good at combining reality with the academic world.
The program is designed specifically in relation to the student, and it's a flexible program, which means that the program is designed so it fits into what the student actually needs. So there will be specific courses linked to what the student would like to have.
I would say that my view on Africa has become more diverse. The dimension has, there are more dimensions into my view.
The Center for African Studies is an excellent place to expand your knowledge on culture, the African culture. You have the opportunity to learn a language which you hopefully might be able to use, especially in East Africa. You will get an insight in economics and the development of African economics, which also has given me a special insight in the economics of the African continent.
The interesting part is that the teachers actually want to know what the students are saying, and they consider that the students, because they come from so many different studies, direction, jobs, areas like me, for example, and the knowledge that we bring into the classroom is an important part of the teaching, and that is nice.
Well, I mean, I would definitely recommend it if you wish to work with something Africa related, of course, that goes without saying, but I mean, also just for getting more knowledge about a continent that's often shown in media as a place where kids die because they don't have food. I mean, just for that it would also be a good place to start to see the whole the whole picture.